Hey folks, I'm Tony.
And I'm Tina.
And we're TNT RVing.
And today we're going to give you a tour of Belle, both inside and out. We realize we haven't done it before, and it's about time. So come on. So Belle is a 2021 Rockwood Mini Lite 2205S.
She was born on September 14th, 2020.
So she's 2 years old.
Yes. Alrighty, we're going to start up front here. And I wanted to share with you that Belle has a dry weight of 4,966 pounds. So Belle has a GVWR, so gross vehicle weight rating, of 6,690 pounds. So if you do the math and subtract the dry weight, that leaves us a 1,724 pound payload capacity. So that dry weight does not include the propane or our 2 lead acid batteries. So keep that in mind when you're shopping for RVs. And we have 2 30-pound propane tanks as well. Also, of course, we have the Hensley, which I'm sure you've seen some of our videos regarding that. And it's a little bit overkill, but we like overkill.
We love overkill.
Yes, absolutely. So much so, we pull Belle with our 3/4 ton GMC truck.
Again, so, overkill. But we're okay with that.
Absolutely. So let's bring you around and we'll show you what we have here. Alrighty, so Belle has on the side, it's a Go Power solar charger. So you could plug an additional solar panel into this. You also need a separate solar controller because essentially this just goes right to the battery. So it's a little gimmicky, but that's okay. Huge pass-through storage, and excuse us, it's a bit messy. We just came back from a camping trip, but plenty of storage. We usually have our chairs and everything in there. Actually, that's out right now, but that's plenty of storage for us. We have a 14-foot powered Solera awning. This thing's awesome.
We don't have it out today because it's very windy, so otherwise we'd show you that.
Yes. And this bar here, this is for attaching. You can put your griddle that came with Belle or a shelf. We usually just put our shelf on here and use the shelf.
We usually put a table down here with, that's what we put the griddle on.
Yes. The fan, actually this is meant for a television, but we like to put our oscillating fan on here.
Helps keep the bugs away as well as keep us cool in the summer.
And we power it by the outlet right here. And if you wanted to, you could put a television there, and here's how you would hook up the cable for that, or antenna. Here's our intake and exhaust for our furnace, our propane furnace. Here's our vent for our range, and you have to remember to open that. So this usually locks like so. When we get to our campsite, we lift up, and then now that's open. We have outside speakers. Did you show those?
I did show the speakers.
Okay, light and stuff. Our frameless windows as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Cool. This is what they call a friction door. So it actually has, and it's meant to have friction in it, so it won't just simply blow closed. Of course, on this side here, team, you can show them that we have a little arm here that can hook up to the door as well. So in extreme wind, you just do that.
And we have used that. We use that actually a lot.
So we'll leave that. And then we have, of course, our steps. And what I like about these, what we normally do is we'll wipe these clean and then raise them. These are the More Ride Step Above aluminum steps. So one of the mods I did is I put this latch mechanism on here. You can check out one of those videos as well. But I like this. It keeps it closed, so when we're closing the door, it doesn't scuff up the door too
And what
much.
we think that they have changed that on the newer models, that already comes with it, correct?
I believe so.
And so the older models do not, so that was a great fix.
Nice modification. So, all right, let's go around this side, of course, our ladder goes up top. Here's our bike rack. We've been experimenting with local trips, a couple hours away. We've been carrying our electric bikes without their battery on the back of our hitch, or on the bike rack here. And I'm really liking that. It's especially if you're gonna have a quick overnight trip or something, the bikes aren't in the way. So
we're hoping once we've mastered how to do that, that we'll show it to you. But right now, like he said, we're just experimenting. So next year that video will come out.
absolutely. Our cool logo, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring you along this side. This is where we have our water heater. And you notice I put the vent covers on here to keep any sort of bugs, insects out of our furnace, of course, and of course the water heater. Here's our outdoor shower, and of course our city water hookup is right here. So as you can see, this is one of the deficiencies I'm not a huge fan of. They put an outdoor shower, number one, right next to your power. Okay, so I'm not too thrilled about showering down next to power. And when you're hooked up to city water, the door is difficult to open. So here's our city water, black tank flush, and this is the antifreeze inlet. So on the 2023 models, maybe even the 2022 models, they had moved this panel, and maybe we'll show you what that looks like. So of course our slide with slide topper, we like that when we get into places where there's a lot of leaves and debris. It keeps everything off of the slide, so that's nice. Nice big window, of course. There's our emergency exit window here. And of course, where Belle has been, our map of the US. And of course, stay with us. We're gonna try and fill this thing up. That's our goal.
At least hit some of those southern states this next year.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the other side of our messy pass-through. So we'll close that. I don't want you looking at it.
I'm not zooming in.
Of course, here's our fresh water fill. This has a 53 gallon, I forget offhand, capacity. And of course, you never want to have that filled up while you're traveling. When you go to the campground, go ahead and you can put some water in there and then go to your campsite. Of course, our dock light is right here. Here's our switch, and that helps at night if we're ever doing anything outside here.
Which we've never pulled in anywhere at night.
No.
Yet, but we do use it for other things at night.
Absolutely. So, and then back on this side, let's go and show them. This is our freshwater tank drain. So that's below here, and you pull this and fresh water will drain out of that. I added a tube. What I do here with this tube is that's our storage for our black tank flush hose. So that hose is stored there. And then we're gonna bring you over on this side again. Alrighty, so underneath here, this is our black tank and gray tank drain. Here's the T-handle for the gray tank, and this is the T-handle for the black tank. And also, if you look underneath here, what I have is our elbow. It's our clear elbow, and I have a bracket that I made, and I stick that in there. And the reason for that is I don't want anything related to the sewer being anywhere in Belle in the storage even. And then inside this bumper, what I have is, say we're going to a dump station, excuse me, and I want to quickly dump and flush if I can. I'll use these two lengths of hose for that. And then further in there, you may or may not be able to see, is a spare dump hose, just in case we need one. I have a brand new spare hose inside the bumper. And as you can see, our bumper inside there looks nice and clean. There's no rust. So that's why I like using those Volterra. They're actually expandable tubes that go in there. So regardless the length you need, they actually telescope out. So that's one of my mods I really help keep Belle clean. So we're not putting any of the sewer stuff, like I said, in the storage area. Not to mention it would be taking up space as well. Alrighty, so let's button this up. All right, let's go inside and take a look at what Tina's up to.
Come on inside.
All right, thank you. All right, let's show you the panel. Of course, here's all your controls. One of the mods I did here is I got rid of the analog thermostat and I put in a digital, and I really like that. It keeps the temperature in here a little bit better balanced. One thing I will tell you is that on the 2022-2023, they changed the location of this. They put this next to the pantry there. So I know that's one of the mods, and maybe we'll show you that as well. Of course, I got the Mopica tank sensors for our propane. I like that. That tells us where we are with the level of propane and all. So I'm going to get out of the way here, and Tina,
I'm going to give you a tour.
Yes.
So you just came in the front door. This is our kitchen. I feel like Vanna White.
There you go.
So this is our kitchen. We've got a sink, obviously, our microwave, which is great. Look how tall this is. I am 6 feet tall, and this is, I can,
Uh-oh.
oh no, I can barely see inside. Actually, that's a little glitch that happens with the microwave every once in a while. You can't open it.
Kind of goofy.
And you fixed that a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So there's our microwave, our sink. We have drawers here. We got a little drawer here where you can put your little scrubby brush and that type of thing. We got our drawer here that has bowls and some pots and pans. It's a nice deep drawer. The second drawer we use is our junk drawer, which is a mess right now. But that's
we'll get that cleaned up.
We put everything in there. It's the catch-all. Our stove, which has the glass top. Knock on wood. Haven't had problems with that. We do latch it down when we travel. So yeah, there's our. We
use a bungee cord and attach that to the handle.
Yep. So here's our stove. Nice size stove, and we actually do use it. You do
quite a bit.
Kind of crank the heat on it, but more drawers for silverware, utensils for cooking, and some put like bags and
towels and
tin
different
foil
things
and that kind of stuff. Up top, this is where we keep a lot of stuff. I unpack everything when we get into camp. So we have our glassware, which is all plastic, and a cutting board, and we keep our canned goods up here. This is much sturdier than the shelves in the pantry. So this is where we keep our canned goods, which are so heavy. Our mugs for coffee. Right above our coffee maker, our little Keurig fits perfect. Our toaster, and of course our travel Berkey, which we love. We still carry some water with us, bottled water, but we really like the travel Berkey. So here is our television, obviously. Our radio, what is this?
It's our solar controller.
Yeah.
So we have a 190 watt solar panel up top, and that's a controller for it, and it keeps our lead acid batteries all topped off.
Right. So and then this is a nice little cubby. I think they've changed this out. I think this is a shelf on the newer model, which I would prefer that. But this is a great little cubby where we keep our little remotes.
Well, we have that nice kick-out shelf there for counter space.
Oh, yes. Our lovely counter space, which is this long, doubles to this long when you put out the little thing, which when we are cooking, we do this.
Sure.
Especially in the summer when we don't have the fireplace on. We sometimes leave that out quite a bit. Because it does add that little extra. But you need it down in order to get to the Berkey. So here's our fireplace, which is remote controlled. And then another little cubby under here where we keep our little vacuum cleaner, little shop vac thing, and dust buster, I guess I should say, as well as wine and whatever kind of, like a bottle of bourbon or something down there where it's nice and secure. It doesn't roll all around. Over here I've got little command hook grippy things to hold our Swiffer as well as a broom, which is awesome.
It keeps it nicely stored and out of the way.
It tucked away, travels really well. We have these curtains, which does give us a little privacy if we ever want it. If Tony gets up early and I want to sleep in, he'll pull these shut, so it really filters the light nice and I can keep sleeping, which is very courteous. courtesy. Courteous of him. So, oh, look at that. We have a stink bug in the curtain.
That happens.
Yeah, we're going to get a little infested with those. So, over here also is our, I have a little window on my side. Tony has the bigger emergency exit. We do have the blackout blinds, which is great because I like it very dark in here when I sleep. So these we like.
Notice how that one works.
As opposed to the one over here.
And this one here, which is a video that I'm going to probably post before even this video. I'm not sure. Might be working on that tonight.
Yeah, that's happened a few times, and they sent us the kit to fix it, so Tony will be fixing that.
And they sent us the kit for free.
Yeah. So here's our lovely queen size bed. We have the original mattress that came with it because we like that heated mattress, but we also did get a mattress topper this time this year just to help a little bit.
And just so you know, this is a 60 by 80 mattress.
As you notice, I have regular bedding on it. I love regular bedding. I like really search to get the right color, so I love this bedding. It is a little tricky to make, but I don't have a problem with it. So you just tuck it under and everything's all good. Here is our closet space, which I'm surprised how much I can actually fit in there. And up here, take my shoes off, we put like shorts and t-shirts, and it actually holds a lot of stuff. We've traveled for 2 weeks straight, and I haven't had to do laundry, and I've not worn the same thing every day.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So I also have these wonderful felt bins that got at Target. So I put like sweatshirts and stuff like that, and also or bike helmets in the summer, but it's just nice added. I love how it matches, and really we have this huge shelf space, fills it nicely.
Tina does a good job of coordinating colors and everything.
I try, except for my giant tennis ball.
Oh.
Doesn't all match. We do have the Max Air fan above our bed. We have two, one in our bathroom and one in here. And we also have this awesome window, but we keep this reflective
Reflectex.
Reflectex.
It's insulation. You can get at Home Depot, Lowe's.
You pull it out, great view, but it's great. I usually, if we're somewhere where we want the view and it's nice and cool, I will roll it up and stick it behind the chairs. But usually we have this in here to block the sun, and it really helps keep the place cool. So
yeah, talk about a blackout blind.
Yeah. So that's nice. Then over here, Tony showed you this thing that doesn't work.
That's our emergency exit, by the way.
Oh yes, that's true. We also do have a little bit of extra space under the bed over here, so we do keep a case of water under here, just for if we need bottled water. The other thing under the bed, well, we have the storage under here where we keep blankets, sheets, bike helmets, that type of thing, all in here. We actually keep a lot of stuff. That's also where we put our dirty laundry bag and that type of thing. Also have these drawers, which are wonderful. We have 3 nice long drawers, so we do use those as well. Putting your shoes back on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like walking around barefoot. So here's our theater seating. So our living room. This is great too. We also have the cup holders as well as outlets for our phones and that type of thing. You can put this up and you have a nice couch. I have often taken naps.
Absolutely.
Here, but for the most part, we do keep this down. There is some storage space behind there, which I have like a yoga mat. Not that I do yoga, but I do floor exercises. So, and then also, we actually have wrapping paper behind there. Not sure why, but
From one of our trips, maybe one of the weddings.
Oh, well, no, I think it was when we did that gift exchange for the family reunion.
There you go.
Up here we have more storage, which is, this is just catch-all stuff. There's a first aid kit up here. There's books and magazines up here. We also keep this where we keep paper towels, Kleenex, and that type of thing. So that's nice. Our little waste basket, which we move out of the way when we're traveling, obviously. Otherwise it would be crushed.
Squished.
Oh.
With the slide. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, that's happened.
Yeah, sometimes.
That was one of our very first trips. We forgot about it. In here is our pantry. So we have added little tap lights so you can see, keep our paper goods up here, as well as like our pizza pan and some other pans there. All of our other food items. I use these little soft-sided storage bins. I use these when we travel to put all of our glassware and our mugs in. But when we get to camp, I put those out, and then I move these down here, and I put bread and our snacks, so it's easily accessible that way. So grab the snacks and go. We also keep a whiteboard for like whatever, little shopping list, or if we want to remember something. We love having this. We also have the Level Mate Pro, which is in here. So that's that. And then down here, Tony, you want to explain this?
Yeah, that's our water heater. And that had a little cover, nice decorative cover over it, but I removed it because I like to keep an eye on things, make sure that it's not leaking when we're traveling or what have you at a campground. I just have better peace of mind being able to check it whenever we feel the need to.
So, and also our air conditioning is right up here.
Yep, and that's a Coleman 15,000 BTU air conditioner, and one of the mods I did with this is I put one of those soft starts on, and it's a Hutch Mountain soft start, and that thing was very helpful for when we're using our generator.
Yeah. So when you use the generator and you turn on the air conditioner, it doesn't, the amps don't go flying out.
There you go. Essentially, very good. There you go.
So here is our lovely bathroom, which is so exciting.
Yep, and we use this nice over-the-door rack.
Towels. Waste basket. It is tiny, but it fits us just fine. Rounded shower doors, which are glass. So we do have the latch.
I did put a soft closed toilet seat on that.
Which is nice.
And it's wooden, and it's nice.
After a year of it slamming down. So we also have the water miser.
Yep.
And then it also came with this nice little, I don't even know what you call it, little cubby holder thing, which is great for showering. We put all our toiletries
shampoos and stuff.
Yeah. So in here is also our another little medicine cabinet type thing, and we've got like deodorants and lotions and that type of thing up there, and our toothbrushes.
And then do you want?
Well, and here is also the linen closet. Keep more towels up here, more like suntan lotions and more first aid stuff for bee stings and that type of thing, and toilet paper. So that works.
Lots of storage.
Lots of storage. Lots of storage. You want to show them underneath there?
Sure. Underneath the sink here, this is our
we have the toilet paper too.
Yeah, and actually we have a double roll holder. I keep this is our little peekaboo curtain. This allows us to check underneath there and see if we have any leaks or anything, just to kind of be preventative with that sort of stuff. And then I decided to put this in here, and it looks a little better. So
it looks better when you open it up to get the toilet paper. Yeah. You're not staring at the pipes.
Yeah, there you go.
So here is our humongous refrigerator. We actually love this. This is really great.
Yeah, it's a 12 volt, 11 cubic foot.
Yep. So
refrigerator,
freezer. Which, when we're here at home, we keep the RV here at home all camping season. So we use this refrigerator the whole time. We have
all season long.
All season long. Even if we're here long stretches of time, we'll actually use it as a second refrigerator.
And earlier I mentioned that the solar controller will and the solar 190 watt solar panel keeps our batteries in charge. If we were to disconnect Belle from the house power, though, the refrigerator and the solar with the batteries that we have will not keep this going. It'll deplete it quickly, and then so I wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
But any rate, we do love this 12 volt fridge. When we're, I think it does a great job for us. And helps a lot.
Down here is where we've got all of our fuses and our breaker panel. So that's nice. Up here is our little, I call it our entryway closet. It did come with shelves, and I took the shelves out because I wanted a space to hang coats like windbreakers and that type of thing, and like a couple fleece jackets. I also hung one of these cubby things where you can put your shoes. So I've got shoes in here for the cold camping days. I've got hats and gloves, which is nice. I also have water bottles for our bikes, as well as I also keep like little plastic bags in case you need them, that type of thing. And also down here is where we keep all our supplies in these cute little bins. Again, Target.
There you go.
And our cubby down here. Our cubby down here is kind of a mess, and that's where we keep the shoes that we wear daily and throw them in there. And we also have our battery chargers for our bike. But I think I want to get something a little different. Our friend Heidi has a little basket right inside her door, and I'm thinking I'm going to get a basket for that cubby and put those things in there, and that'll look way cleaner. So, oh, the other thing is, this is my favorite thing. Favorite little thing. This is a little cubby that you can put your phone, your sunglasses, and actually it's actually designed for a magnet for your locker. Get them at after school or the school supplies when they go on sale at Target. So we have them command stripped down, but like your phone fits, my sunglasses fit, pencils, pens, that
Whatever
type
you
of
need.
thing, right at the door.
Simple solution.
That way I don't lose my phone.
Absolutely.
Can you think of anything else?
I don't know. I think that's pretty much wraps it up. Good job, teen.
Yep.
So at any rate, I hope you found this video helpful.
Or not.
Or not, no.
No.
But we've been wanting to do this for some time.
Yeah.
So I appreciate your watching.
Oh, the other quick little tip. When I was saying that we put the glasses in the soft-sided bins, we put the bread and things up in the microwave when we travel. We take, obviously, the plate out, put it down there, but put bread and that type of thing. So that's just a quick little tip when you're traveling.
There you go.
One thing we wanted to also mention is when we turn on the lights, when we come in, they're off, turn them on. They all can come on, but you can turn these off individually. So if you only want like 1 or 2 on at night, that's usually what we do. These all have this little push button, so you turn them on and off. And the one above the sink is separate. So you just automatically turn that one on and off if you want it. Nice little added bonus.
Well, there you have it, folks. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to TNT RVing, appreciate it if you would.
And we'll see you at the campground.